Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Leon Master. Welcome back to another Overwatch League news video. And today, guys, we got a huge thing happening today. It's only one thing we're going to be talking about today. And if you guys have not seen, Decay has joined the Overwatch League once again. And he's joined the team that, honestly, very unexpected. But there's very good reasons why he actually joined this team. To start it off, if you guys have not seen, Washington Justice has signed Decay to their team, and the tweet says this: "We're excited to welcome Decay to the Justice as our 7th travel eligible player." Now, if you aren't aware of how they signed Decay and all the things going on, yesterday Overwatch League put a little update on how the rosters are going to work from now on with the roster changes and all that. So basically, if you have a player that retires or is not able to play, like Lolsish on the Justice, you are able to sign a player because you need 7 players on your roster at all times. So Lolsish is inactive. They had 6 players that were active all time. Now they got Decay. That's how it works. And also how the contract works, it's all good till the end of this season. So when season 3 ends, Decay is going to be a free agent once again. Or, I think this is an option, Washington Justice could potentially have talks with Decay and sign him for full time, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, because they've signed Janu already. They've signed Stitch, who at the time probably were a lot of money, and they're planning the future of those guys for sure. So Decay, probably another one of those players they're planning to work on with the future, and if it doesn't work out, unfortunate. And also, before I go on, can we just talk about how it's a full circle for Decay? Decay came in of Roar and Contenders, then Gladiators, and now he's back with Roar and the Justice. But it's definitely going to be rough for him. It's definitely going to be very different with Decay working with Roar this time, because Roar literally does not play ranked at all. He literally just only plays Overwatch and scrims, which is probably not the best way to improve when it comes to playing competitively. So we'll see where this goes with Decay. I do think, though, adding Decay adds a tiny bit more flexibility in their DPS line, because Tuba's a weird flex DPS player, or just a projectile DPS player. He really is really good at Genji. His Pharah is good, but like, when is Pharah ever going to be meta again? His Doomfist is good. We could see Doomfist coming up in the next meta, but those are like the only 3 heroes Tuba's just like really good at. He can play some others like Reaper and some Tracer, but like, are they the best? No. So in this next hero pool, Genji's banned. So I think there's a potential lineup we'll see with Stitch and Decay, and maybe Decay and Tuba. I do think Decay absolutely is an upgrade to the team. Obviously a superstar that came from Dallas Fuel, Gladiators, and now on the Justice. Great pickup for the Washington Justice, and he'll definitely change this team a tiny bit, but I think it won't change a lot. You still have their coaching staff that hasn't changed that much, and you still have Roar, who's one of actually the worst maintained in the league, in my opinion. There's a lot of issues still with the Justice. You have Arc, who's pretty average, if not below average. You have AimGod, who, yes, has been improving recently. Where was that all season, right? So I think there is chances for this team to do a tiny bit better, but if we're looking at it fully, also their next game's against the Shock, so we're not going to see anything new coming out from the Justice. Maybe we'll see Decay pop off here and there, if that is how it works. I'm pretty sure Decay can play that game. So Decay, he'll definitely pop off still on the Justice, but if the rumors are true of him being toxic on Dallas, I'm expecting them to be the same on this team as well. You're losing nonstop. You have a main tank who literally does not practice at all. That's it, really. And you know, your main tank's one of the biggest reasons of how your team plays. If you have a bad main tank, it's going to be a bad team. And we've learned that numerous times in all of Overwatch League, even from the beginning. I always use Gladiators as an example. They had an Remix who was a bottom tier tank. They got Fisher, top tier team. So it's kind of like that with Justice. If they find a better main tank next season, I think Justice could be very nasty with a Janu off tank, and you have AimGod and Arc, who could be better with a better main tank, and also Decay on your team, Stitch, and maybe Tuba. I definitely think there's a lot of potential with Tuba we still haven't seen yet, which is weird because all season he's played non-stop. I do like this signing, but I don't think it's going to change everything. I'm happy to see Decay back in the Overwatch League for sure, and he'll definitely dominate on the Washington Justice. I don't think it will be massive for them. I think they will be getting some wins, some close wins when it comes to the playoffs, if that is going to happen with them when they go in the playoffs, because every team is going in the playoffs. So, Decay to Justice, going to be a good one. And when it comes to the next couple of weeks with the hero pools in, there is Tracer, there is Genji that is banned. So we'll see where this goes with the team. I honestly would not be surprised if we see a Stitch and Decay duo coming up in the next couple of games for them against the Shock. And obviously Tuba will find his time as well. Maybe we'll see Decay too. But I think Decay's most likely going to start 100% now that they got him. We'll see what happens with the Justice if they do end up keeping Decay, if they end up finding a contract for that. Because like I said, the contract ends at the end of the season because that's how the new roster changes work. And any other team can have this, by the way. If a starting player retires, they can sign another player. But if you have like a lot of other players on your roster who can take that position, I don't see that happening. But if you're in a big position like the Justice we're in, I think this is definitely going to help them. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. What is your guys' thoughts on Decay Justice? What is it about? Tell me about it in the comments. Don't forget to join my Discord down below. Also, don't forget to join my Twitter and my Twitch. And don't forget to hit that bell. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.